Let's get it, boys.
Mosey, you made this?
Alright, so today, I'm messing with a two-stroke carburetor. It's coming off of 97 KX100, but it would work for, a KX85, KX80, any two-stroke carburetor really. This is a Keen carburetor. This is the OEM carburetor that came with this bike, even though it's a 97, and they usually go bad, but I'm just gonna go over, how to clean it. Like how to open it up and stuff. So, when you take it off the bike, it's going to be on this little cap where this thing sort of fits in there like this. So all you have to do is, take off the gas hose. It should be connected to this thing. So you take off the gas hose and then you unscrew this. And the bowl usually has a screw where you can drain out all the gas, but I just took it off anyways. Gas poured everywhere. But once you get off the carb, you're gonna wanna take off this bowl. This specific model only had 2 bolts, and it was this bolt and this bolt. But you wanna break them at the same time. Don't pull out one and then break the other, cause then you can warp it or whatever. This carburetor is really beat up. I see it has like little dings in it. So once you get open the carb, take off the bowl, you're gonna see the floats, and then your main jet will be right here, and your pilot jet will be right there. The main jet is usually the short, fatter jet. On this bike, it's a 122, but and then the pilot jet. This one is a 55 pilot jet, and then this thing came off of the main jet. All you have to do is just it comes straight up out of there, and then it's screwed down, and then with a lock nut. And once you get that out, you can look inside. And on this carburetor, it was literally gunked up, like you couldn't even see through. You couldn't even see the other side. So I blew into them, and then all the dirt came out. And it came out of this end. So I took some carburetor cleaner and just sprayed into them. It's this type of carburetor cleaning, if you're interested, but I just blew into them with the carburetor cleaner, and then I took the jets and blew those out, and then put the carburetor cleaner through them. But before, you couldn't even see through them, but now you can, especially this pilot jet. I know it's real hard, like you see the little speck, but it was just completely dark before. So I did that, and then I took off the the idle speed screw, and then the fuel mixture screw. The fuel mixture screw went right here, and the idle screw went right there, right above where my thumb is. And yeah, that's it. I sprayed those out with carburetor cleaner, and I cleaned the surface off already of the fuel mixture screw, but I haven't got to the idle screw yet. So, but I'm about to do that right now. So, once you do that, you just put everything back on the same way you took it off, and then, you could throw it back on the bike. But, after you take out all these, you're supposed to just put them in the stock settings on the two-stroke bikes for the fuel mixtures. I know it's a fuel mixture screw on the 4 strokes, but on the 2 strokes, it's a air mixture screw. So it's usually about like 2 turns out, 2.5. You might need to look at like your reference manual or whatever and see the stock settings. But I'm gonna put this two turns out, just so when I get the bike on, I can idle it right and know that it's already at stock settings. So yeah, that's pretty much how you clean, take off a 2-stroke carburetor off of a KX100.